What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm playing around with my Inventables here, and I'm making myself a butcher block. I'm actually putting a Cowboys helmet on it. I'm going to backfill it with... Wow. Yeah. Well, anyway, this machine is cutting this sucker out, and I'm going to backfill it with some blue edible epoxy. And this is going to be my cutting board. So it's a food grade, Mike. I ordered a food grade. Okay.
You said edible. It's food grade.
Well, it's edible food grade. Same thing. It's non-toxic. You know what? I'm gonna smack him. Let me get away from over there because it's kind of loud. I know that's like the chalkboard, okay? It's loud in here. And actually over here, I'm actually pre-painting to try and do some signs. I'm gonna make some like custom man cave signs. So the person's name can be on there, you know, or say like, you know, spread the mojo, but don't spread out on the floor drunk or something like that. But anyway, Dan Quinn, my man Dan Quinn, is finishing up, I believe, a Zoom call this morning with the Minnesota Vikings. I am so perplexed. Looking at the list of all of the people that are being interviewed, you know, most of these teams got like, you know, 8, 10, 12 guys that they're checking out on their list. There's no guarantee that anybody hires Dan Quinn or Kellen Moore. Is it possible that Dan Quinn is going through the exercise, talking to the people, and decides to stay with the Cowboys? I think about Amari Cooper last year, who was left to be a free agent, and he went to, 2 years ago, he went to Washington, found out he could make more money, decided to stay with Dallas, and maybe, in retrospect, looking at it and said, maybe I should have taken the money in Washington after what's going on now. But be that as it may, I don't know how it's going. You know, if you were locked in on one spot, I don't know that you keep doing the whole whirlwind tour of teams. And I'm still wondering what Jerry Jones' thoughts are, really. We know he's not settled on Mike McCarthy. And I would love to be a fly on the wall on his yacht to see what he really thinks about Mike McCarthy. And if in fact he's deciding, you know what, I need to move on from this guy. It's just not working. It's a crapshoot. It's just terrible. I'd like to know. I'd really like to know. But on the other side of the fence, Charles Haley. You know Charles. I know Charles from my time at JMU when he was there, before he became a San Francisco 49er / Dallas Cowboy / Hall of Famer. Charles holds no punches and Charles gives no fucks. Charles put it out there exactly the way it really is. Sometimes we think like our parents. Think about this. When your parents, when somebody's parents has their kids playing sports, you know that parent always thinks that my kid is the best. He deserves to be out there. You know, he's playing better than everybody else. Why is the coach playing? He's not playing him because their kid sucks. He's got no talent. The only talent he has is in your mind. And they don't want to hear that they don't have talent, that their kid is not going to be the one. In the same way, the boys at Pro Football Focus said that the Dallas Cowboys had the best offensive line in football. I'm just wondering, are they pulling a Scarface? That they're literally taking their face and just putting it in the bag of Coke? Because the Dallas Cowboys haven't had the best offensive line in football since like 2016. You can't honestly think that Connor Williams is a great offensive lineman. You can't think that Tyler Badish is a great center in the way of Travis Frederick, in the way of Mike Ponce. They're not. Charles Haley put it out there. He said, how do you expect to run the damn football with two garbage with two garbage offensive linemen, your left guard and center? He's right. He's right. Our offensive line was atrocious all season long. No, let me rephrase that. Our offensive line was atrocious once Tyron Smith got hurt. Because Terrence Steele was playing great at right tackle. Tyron Smith was playing great at left tackle. Zach Martin was fantastic. And you could get away with having two bad offensive linemen, but the problem became is when Lyle Collins had to come back in after sitting for all those weeks, and Tyron Smith was out, now all of a sudden your tackle situation wasn't great. Now you got a guard and a center that are bad. And it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And Charles Haley put it out there point blank. You guys will say, oh, it's just Dak sucks. But we weren't able to really run the ball effectively the second half of the season. And as much as you guys think that running the football is not important, guys, it really is. It is really important to be able to run the football. You can't run the football and become completely one-dimensional. It's that much easier for the defenses. They ain't got shit to worry about. They really don't. And that's exactly what happened to the Dallas Cowboys.
7 minutes.
It's a damn shame that everything I do is geared towards the Dallas Cowboys.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Let's take one more peek at it. Hold your ears. Hold your ears. Let's see what it looks like. This is going to be my cutting board. Well, when I put the colored epoxy in there, that'll make it really stand out. And then we'll sand it off and polish it. So we're having fun here with our machine. That is freaking insane. Well, that's what we're doing up in here. Hope you guys having a great day. About another hour and a half, we'll be live streaming the games. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, we still working hard because that's what we do. Peace.